Hello everyone, welcome back to our another episode. And today we have a very serious topic. We as we are all citizen of India, and today's topic is deeply connected to each and every Indian citizen. Today we are going to talk about that a very sensitive issue that we have been observing, that China is growing, how China is leading the world, and where we as an Indian we are struggling to survive. So our topic is that today that we are going to discuss that how China is leading the world while Indian are struggling to survive. To discuss this particular subject, to discuss this particular issue, I have one of my students with me. He has been observing all of these elements that plays an important role behind this. I would be asking him different questions. I would be asking different opinions from him, so that we could understand that particular subject from the depth, and we could learn something from this particular podcast, which is actually in communication skill development podcast. But in this podcast, not only we will develop our communication skill, we will touch something which is very unique, and we will gain a lot of knowledge from there. So let me first welcome him. Hello Abhijit, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, and thank you so much to inviting me again. And already I have done 2 podcasts.
Yes. Okay, so let's get back to the topic.
Yes.
Today's topic, as we know, that why China is leading the world while India is struggling to survive. So the first question I would like to ask you, that how did China move so fast while we are kept struggling in our country?
Okay, that's a great question for me. Actually, I noticed very quietly, and then in my opinion, I just see their difference between Indian youth and the Chinese youth.
Yeah.
The difference between mindset and direction.
Okay.
So mindset mean what we think about. We Indians, we are so depends on job, and we depends on someone.
Yes.
But in China, if you see, like they are developing technology, AI, and they are developing apps for their country.
Yeah.
Their direction and mindset is totally changed from between Indian peoples and Chinese peoples.
Yeah.
So that's the thing we have to notice that, and that's the thing China ahead of.
Yes, they are going ahead of time, and we are struggling.
Yes.
So you also talk about direction. What kind of direction are you talking about?
Direction means, if I simplify it, like we depends on job,
Yes.
but on Chinese people, their direction is to solving problem.
Yeah.
Like they find problems to solve it.
Yeah.
Like they are making some AI, like DeepSeek.
Yes.
They are making their apps for their country's people for using this
Yeah.
app. And whatever you see the business or something like that, China doesn't allow any someone's do business on their countries.
You have seen that China has developed so many apps and so many platforms that especially they use in their country. But while what India is doing, India are very much comfortable. As Indian, we are very much comfortable to use, not to produce.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a particular thing. If I sum it up, so we are the consumer, we are not the producer. And China has a different mindset that no matter what, we will be the producer of whatever the things the entire world is using. We will produce that, and maybe the other country people, they will use that. And as we Indians, we are the market of not only China, we are the market of the entire world.
Yes.
If somebody develops something, if somebody develop a service or product, we will be happy to use that.
Yes.
But we will not see that why we are not able to invent, or we are not able to develop that.
Because when something going to invent something,
Yeah.
on that time it's so uncomfortable and it's too hard.
Yeah.
And it's a risky thing.
Risky also. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely.
That's why Indians don't think about so much.
Yeah.
And our society it's totally changed now. They don't take any risk.
Yeah.
They are just totally safe. They are fine to some safe place.
Yes.
So that's why they are fine to job.
Yeah.
Getting job.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's really true. So here I would like to know one particular thing, one particular element, that when we talk about any country's performance, when we talk about any country's economy, and government, plays an important role.
Yes.
So in this case, in that particular situation, I would like to know that what role the government is playing right here to develop our country, or to make our country great. How much government is responsible for this?
Okay. So first thing is that our Indian government, it's totally focused on religion or it's
Politics.
Politics.
No. Yeah.
And on the other hand, in China, their government making plan for their country. Okay, so they think about like how can youth use it, or how can earn from this particular plan.
Okay.
Not for only he can earn money from that.
Okay.
It's help for the like, if it is work, then the country will
Yeah.
grow up.
Yes.
But on the other hand, our country is making some like mandir masjid.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so our totally focused on mandir masjid. On the other hand, China making technology,
Yes.
apps.
Yeah. So you are saying that because of our leaders, and they are so much busy in doing some dirty politics, like Mandir Masjid, Hindu Muslims,
Yes.
and these are the things that kept us busy.
Yes.
We have seen that there are many people who do not have any topic to talk about rather than religion and party and politics. So I think that is one of the biggest reason that why we are not doing great in our life, because as a citizen of our country, we have something to do, like debating about politics, about religion. And while on the other hand, they are not concerned about religion.
Yes.
They are not concerned about which political party is going to take the power. So they have only one mission, is that to build something, to do something. And the difference between the youths, Indian youths and the Chinese youths, what difference you can see in that particular area?
Our youth is so addicted to like social medias and comfort zones.
Yes.
But on the other hand, Chinese peoples, they are addicted to invent something, creating new something. Okay, so that's the difference between Chinese youth and Indian youth. And when they are learn something, they're knowing how to use it.
Yeah.
China youth totally different from our Indian youth.
Yes.
And they are so independent. They are so much entrepreneur mindset.
Okay, they have entrepreneur mindset. Yes.
But in Indian youth, we are so addicted from social media, scrolling reels,
Yes.
and we are totally trapped.
Yeah, and I think there is another differentiation. You talked about a lot of things, like those people. We are not using our time.
Yes.
We are wasting our time on social media and something like that. But there is one concern I have, and that is, even if there are some students, they are so busy in their life, but if you closely observe where they are busy. Okay. They are busy, finding, clearing the exams,
Yes.
the government jobs. They are talented, so-called talented, because they can solve a mathematical problem in seconds.
Yes.
And where they are using their talents for clearing and cracking the government jobs, they are not using that particular talent to invent something, to start any new businesses.
Yes. Our youth totally theoretical.
Yeah.
But Chinese students is totally practical.
Yeah. So many people say that Indian peoples, we talk about education, and Chinese students, they are well educated, we are also well educated. But when we talk about education, and there is one thing that comes in our mind, the education system.
Yes.
And what do you think, that how much China's education system is different from our education system?
It's totally different from our education system and Chinese education system, because on China schools and college, they are teaching AI,
Okay.
technology. But on the other hand, China schools and college, they are totally different.
Yeah.
They are totally going through what our real world are using it.
Yes.
But in India, we are memorizing some books, science, arts, commerce. We are so limited
Yeah.
on that particular education system.
Okay, that's thank you for your, you have shared a lot of, good information, a quality information that our youths needs to know. So thank you for sharing this message with us.
And thank you so much to having me here
Yeah, definitely.
again. And it's a really very great conversation with you.
Yeah, that's true. It's my pleasure. So everyone who is listening to us, who is watching us on anywhere, or whether it is Facebook or YouTube, so from our discussion, I hope you could understand, the value of innovation, the value of having a unique mindset. And sometimes we feel so much comfortable to pursue something which is easy and which is everyone is following. You want to have a government job. Why? Because 99% people, they are chasing that. You want to become a doctor. Why? Because everyone wants to become a doctor. So don't do that. If you keep doing the same thing that everyone is doing, then maybe you will lose something. So what our final message is that, try to find your own interest and try to innovate something, try to do something. Just get out of your syllabus. Your syllabus, you have a syllabus, you're a student and you have been following a syllabus. Just get out of your syllabus, try to do something, try to be ambitious. Don't be kind of person like you are working so hard and in a free time you're watching reels and to become free. So that's the all wrong mindset. You have to understand that whatever I am studying, am I able to use that or not? Am I able to create anything new from that or not? If you are not able to do that, I think you are not studying the right thing. So you have to change your mindset. Okay, so keep learning and keep growing. Till then, we will be coming back in our next podcast. So be happy.